Hello, everyone. We're back with more Silent Hill app. And as you can tell, we're in a bit of a weird situation here. Our character has this
Hinako,
arm.
you've done well.
We're going to have to come back here, though, because there's shriveled Abarage there that I want. I'm not sure if we can come through here. We have to go all the way around, but it's worth it. 500 faith is too much to say no to. There's also divine water here. We read that already.
I am. He means no more. I will prove that I am worth.
And now we can soul siphon them. So without the blue light, we can kill them. It's just gone now. That's some divine water. Is that divine water or Yoko? That's divine water. Okay. So we need to drop off 2 divine waters as well. Let me pick that up. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can go back through this door. I think we can. Okay, but alright. I don't need to heal either. Now that we have this arm, we can open these doors. What are my thoughts on Alchemy DQ8? I like it. It's a pretty good first. Can you? Anyway, it was a pretty good first try at that system. Okay, what is going on?
Get out.
Okay. Can't open that door though. No, this one. I feel like the steps needed to do it are probably a little too much though. And some of the items required are a little too obscure. I got 400 faith. That's enough to do another draw Omamori. Yeah. Alright, we got the clam. It decreases enemy line of sight. Okay, that's not terrible. Any other bonuses? You will see the following items. Okay, sure. Okay, are there any other bonuses? Okay. With that said, we're actually going to go back the way we came and go back up there and get those items that we left behind. And the reason for that is because, like I said, shriveled Abarage is just too much to pass up. Oh, this is a completely different room. Alright, here. Outspace does. However, the child she carried was unmistakably a descendant of the Senekis. Their blood lies in wait for a tragedy to strike. It is only a matter of time before that child extracts their revenge. I believe that the next time there is turmoil within the Seneki family, that child will make their move. I feel like we probably got that out of order. Slightly restores health after defeating an enemy. That's not terrible. Inari Sushi. Yeah, we're gonna go turn in one of these Inari Sushis. Here's what? Okay, am I? Alright, sushi, there we go. Board. That's your thoughts on it as well. It's fine early game, but the further you get, the more annoying it gets. Yeah. I like the later renditions of it that just, they don't necessarily make it easier per se, but they... Yeah, they really... I don't need 2 first aid kits, so... Oh, actually... Hang on to that, it's a first aid kit, but... I'm gonna go turn in 2 of our Yokons. I know we're getting a lot of faith right now. But they really don't want me to go back to the area and pick up those other items. They're just like, here's all this cool stuff. Enjoy. Okay, we've got an antique comb now. Let's take this back over here. Another shrine, 300. There you go. Okay, draw another old memory, I guess. The owl greatly decreases sanity consumption while using focus. Okay, that's actually really good. So we can put that one on instead of this. Because I'm pretty sure that affects the sanity attack as well, which is super good. Okay, so go back in here, grab this Aurare, and hit Y. There we go. That's a bandage. I don't care about that. Not yet, anyway. You need a certain drops monsters, or you get a very limited supply of an item for alchemy. You have to give shit to a certain DQ staple that that's the mini metals feeling necessary. Do they? Were there any rewards from them that were like super good? Do you get a Timbrel of Tension from them? Because Timbrel of Tensions are like disgustingly overpowered, especially if you have more than one of them. There we go. We're just chock full of faith now. Alright, I need to find another Emma to level up with. Until then, we can draw some more Oma Murrays, I suppose. Save points right here. There you go. Let's shrine our okay. 550. Once we get another 100, I'll do another draw. You need to grind them out one alchemy ingredient to get the golden axe for Yangus, so you can get the king. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing per se. Personally, in that regard, just because like adding in super good weapons to alchemy and having like other ways to get them is not terrible. What I mean is that the king axe is really powerful, right? And it leads to some other really powerful weapons. So the Aurari, it's not worth like going out of your way to get them, and they're also not worth anything EXP wise either, so yeah. Okay, we're gonna explore the rest of this room here before we head out, and yeah, I think there's a bitch hanging out up there. You guys can kind of see her there. Actually, two of them. I'm actually gonna use a different attack on her, but that worked. Because like the King Axe, like there are better weapons than the King Axe, and you can get you can beat the game without it, right? Like the King Axe isn't gonna make or break Yangus's ability to get through the game, which is why I'm not super duper upset about the choice there. But if you're like looking at as for a completionist sake, you're gonna be doing the mini metals anyway. One thing I find fun when I play through Dragon Quest VIII is using the dice to decide what like weapons my characters are gonna focus on. For example, the last playthrough I did, my hero was using fisticuffs as his main source of damage, and I thought it was gonna suck, but they actually did a good job making it like still feel powerful. It's always nice. I think the exception of that fuck. Okay, I still did a fair amount of sanity usage actually, but a wild His Gudra appeared. Guys, catch that. That's Vector's favorite Pokemon. I've never used a Hisuian Gudra. Actually, I don't think I ever got Gudra even in the Hisuian or in the Legends Arceus.
Is this way.
Fuck you and your ritual. You guys ready for the next ritual? I think there was some red pills in the ground over there. Yeah, red capsules. Fine. Of course.
I am not afraid. This is my
Bitch. Bitch. Oh, that was rude. Gross. Through this door, I suppose. Seals are removed. Oh, that didn't take long.
You've done well.
Oh, that's not great.
The ritual is complete. You have done very well. next ritual shall be the last.
Lovely. They could have at least, you know,
This,
opened up the back of her shirt.
and mine belong to you.
Okay. Yeah, they could have like opened up the back of her shirt for her so that like they didn't destroy the fabric of the shirt. No, just
This way.
burn that. Honestly, it can't be good for like the polyester or the fucking synthetic fibers to be like burned into her skin. Hang on, I think I saw something back here. Something on the railing? No, okay. I imagined it. Bestial form. The Kudzu seal will fill up as you use Soul Siphon or attack enemies. Once it's full, you can use L, S, and RS to awaken your bestial form. Enemies that have been defeated using your bestial form will not reanimate. While attacking using RB, you can unleash a devastating attack with RT. Holding down the attack for longer will allow you to deal even more damage. While in your awakened form, you can perform a counter using RT as long as the counter is possible, even if you're already in the middle of an attack. Press L and RS in your bestial form to revert. Okay.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Hinako.
Alright, Kudzu sealed. And then I can... Alright. So guys, how do you feel about Fox Arm Hinako? This way leads. I feel like once you reach Impichu, the game that's the overstay its welcome. Even though there's really not much left game left. I can see that. Not sure I entirely agree, but I can see why people would start to feel that way. I've definitely felt that way with a lot of not a lot of games, but some games fairly recently actually, where I expected them to be over, but they just continue. Okay, what? I didn't think he was in range. Okay. Okay. Really?
Die!
Fucking rude. The small benefit of this is that in this area, you can't actually. You don't take durability damage, so it doesn't really matter. Bosses overusing Disruptive Wave to cancel your psych buildup. Yeah, so that is a very common thing amongst Dragon Quest, is bosses spamming the fuck out of Disruptive Wave later on. But Dragon Quest, oh fuck off. A drawstring bag covered in red and black stains. It's kind of sticky, but might come in handy. Increases inventory space. We now can hold more items. Yay. But Boston's spamming that shit. Now you can kind of use that to your advantage to make them waste turns, but at the same time, it's really annoying because it starts to render a large amount of your kit just pointless. You know? I hear you on that. That's the room where we bought that like right now. Yeah. Disruptive wave is a pain in the ass. All right, so now that we have that thing on our back, we can get through that doorway. Let's pull another Omamori, shall we? Okay. Let's do this and this. That gives us 500 more faith, so let's draw another one. Mantis. Slightly restores health after each successful counter. That's not a bad one. That's actually really good, especially if you're good with activating counters. In which I'm not too bad at it. The Black Citadel is a very disappointing final dungeon. I don't remember being particularly disappointed with it, but again, I can kind of see why why you'd feel that way, especially after the rest of the game, which has some pretty stellar dungeons. Oh, I got my first aid kit back. Letter from a woman. You really are shrouded in mystery. You understand exactly how I feel, even though we haven't seen each other in years. Are you simply reading me like a book, or am I feeling exactly what it is you want me to? Recently, I'm starting to think that I don't even know who I am anymore. Higashi! We can turn that in. Higashis are 80. What's your hair? No. There's a lot of stuff just hidden in this area, so it's good to just like look around even after you've been around, because you might get something that you haven't gotten before. This is compared to other DQ final dungeons. Yeah. Oh, there's something over here now. The seal shall mark thee as our own, proof of thine own sacrifice and body and spirit. Be thou awake or hidden in sweet slumber, joyous shalt thou be to serve. Even when the flesh is rotted away and bone turned to dust, so thou shalt serve. Okay, so we have this way over here. Can we get anything over here now? Fucking, I thought I'd be able to dodge in time. Bitch. Oh, that's right. Get these fuckers who respawn, so keep an eye out for them again. Oh, it doesn't work out. And Raptor in second battle, and let me clear. You played the 3DS first, so this might not be the same with the PS2. The amount of damage you can do is absolutely ridiculous. It borders on ridiculous even in the PS2 version. He is really, really strong for a final boss. Some of these are kind of pointless. What the fuck is this here? That still got me even though I do a perfect dodge. That's fine. wanted him to be a challenge. I guess they succeeded. In that corner. That's hurt my sanity. I gotta go back to the stage and get the sanity back. First, let's get rid of some of these enemies. I see that bitch up in the corner there. He wants to spring down and fuck on me. I'm doing pretty good. I had a pretty good week this week. Hung out with someone last night that I like hanging out with. Helped another friend feel better. She was also having a bad day. Played some games. Work was relatively quiet last night, although something funny happened. I log in and my coworker's like, "Yeah, I broke this entire server." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I didn't know about this one thing, so something happened, and now the entire server's broken." I was like, "What the fuck? How? How did you manage
This
this?"
is the final ritual. Now then, Hinako.
Was it no, it wasn't Jeremy. Jeremy was doing other things. I was hanging out with my friend Sarah. Red capsules. Defeat the monsters. Oh, right. Okay. Look at this, guys. We got a new enemy. Look at this fuck. Alright, bitch. Oh, dodge too late. Gotta get better at dodging these fuckers. As you can see, they don't have a lot of enemy variety, as these guys have the exact same fucking model as some of the other ones. Excuse me? I could have just got super mode, but I figure you do have to have people like if you want to move to the US, there's a sales data analyst position open in the same plant you work at. I don't know if I have the the ability to be a sales analyst. Just use it. Done. Problem solved. HP restored. No, actually, you know what? Let's do it. Let's restore the rest of my HP. Done. Yeah, okay, let's do it. I don't, but I appreciate your willingness there. Oh, good.
You have endured incredible agony. That was brave of you, Hinako.
I can't. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts.
Look into my eyes.
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts.
Hinako, look at me. Look into my eyes. There. No more pain or suffering to be had. Calm yourself.
That's right. No more pain or suffering to be had. I will calm myself.
Very good. That's my Hinako.
Yes. Thank you very much.
So, let's go.
Yes. Let's go.
We fox Hinako now.
Finally. I have been reborn.
You're now able to see secrets concealed within the Dark Shrine. Using the Fox Mask, use LT to focus and discover hidden paths and clues at certain locations. I knew it. This doll looks exactly like the one I had gotten rid of that day. I'm sure it hates me for throwing it away and abandoning it. When all this is over, I'll ask my mom for a way to put it to rest. A monster that has a large taiko drum inside its mouth. It swings around its large bocce drumstick like arms and strikes the taiko. It instills fear and command those bound to it. It tries to cancel out any noise with its loud voice and banging. That's how it's always been. Welcome back. All right. So it is our final break time. We're going to take a break, and then we have about 30 minutes left to stream. Don't go anywhere, guys.